The member for McEwen is warned. The member for Parkes has the call.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Deputy Prime Minister. Will the Deputy Prime Minister outline to the House how the Morrison-Joyce government is delivering critical infrastructure to regional and remote Australia? How is the government supporting growth and connectivity in the regions, such as in my electorate of Parkes? Is the Deputy Prime Minister aware of any alternative approaches?
The Deputy Prime Minister has the call.
Well, Mr Speaker, I thank the honourable member for his question. I know what a champion he is for the remote towns away from the large cities, regional cities, such as Dubbo and his electorate. I know that we have in so many areas the forgotten roads, but not the forgotten people, not for the Nationals and the Liberals. We know how he stands up for people around Mungandai and Gravesend, and how he took me just recently to roads around Moree. And it's the Nationals and the Liberals that have put money on the table for these forgotten roads, these roads of neglect that are so vitally important for people. And it's not just in the member for Parkes electorate. The member for Cowper's electorate, he's made us aware of the Taylor's Arm Road and the Willawarren to Maxwell Road and the South Bank Road from Yungai Rail through to Tamban. And in Nichols, we've been known of the Tungamar Road is a forgotten road that can apply for money through this program, and the Bangarang Road, and in Flynn, the Bohenia Downs to Woorabinda Road, and Taroom to Bohenia Downs Road, and in Barker, the Dog Fence Road off Brownswell Highway, Loxton, South Australia. It takes the Nationals and the Liberals and the Nationals in coalition to look into these corners, these disparate areas of our nation, and say that if no one else has worked on these roads for near 50 years, going right back to the Depression, if these roads need to be made safer so we don't have the accidents, so people can get to the hospitals, get their kids to school, it is the dynamics of this side of the House that will look after these people and reach out to them so that they can be a part of our nation and be attached to the services like everybody else. Now, the member for Parkes also asked for any alternative policies, and of course, it's the member for Moreton who immediately, when this came out, suggested that this was not needed. This was a waste of money. We have Green senators who tell us that roads are things of the past. They're not going to utilise roads, and that, of course, that is what the Australians are focused on. They're focused on the Green Labor coalition. Now, the Green Labor relationship was on last week. We had the leader of the Greens talking about the relationship was on, but they had a bad Valentine's Day. They had a bit of a tiff, and the relationship's off again. So it's on, it's off. It's like Liz Taylor and Richard Burton. It has lots of episodes, but we know where it ends up. And where it ends up is with a road to perdition. A road to perdition for Gladstone, a road to perdition for the Hunter Valley, a road to perdition for so many regional areas that would see a Green Labor alliance as the mechanism that would bring about such a loss of standard of living, a loss of income prospects in the future, and a lesser nation.